Hello everyone. Welcome back to more Wartales. Oh, we're starting early with the sneezes. Woo! Hold it together. Don't fall apart. We got the Skalmar splash screen. Hello, Haka. You're here bright and early, sir. You were the first. Alrighty. We are in Rigel.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good?
Offline, I went into other areas to get snow irises. Went to Drawback, went around the entire area of Drawback, got as many snow irises as I could, and then we made a bunch of werewolf materials to see how far we can push the werewolf today. And we still have 27 snow irises. Right now the bottleneck is glowworms, so we will see if we can find some of those today. And then I'm going to supercharge one of my werewolves and see what happens. Was there a patch in the middle of the night? He asks himself. There was not. You found a crypt in other locations. Nice. Speaking of crypts, I did reveal the sepulcher for Rigel. Where is that on the map? There's one that I haven't gone to. Where's the other one? What's this? What's that? There's a question mark here. We're going to figure out what this is. Right now we're looking to see where the other sepulchral door is for Rigel. I've revealed it on the map. I just need to figure out where that is. My guess is it's where this is. Where this question mark is. So we'll have to go test that in just a little bit. But it's definitely not in the zone. We still have not gotten over to this side of the mountains yet. I'm not even sure if there is a way. And we still haven't figured out how to fix the Wrath of the Tools quest. There's no marker indicator here. We need to inform Hosberg. Let's do that real quick. It wasn't grandma map, but white. Okay. Hello there. How are you, CC? So, inform the tavern. Let's talk to the informant.
I'm afraid no new and fresh news.
Emissary?
Might she be looking? Here is your reward.
Select. So I'm guessing the next patch is going to be huge because I've talked to one of the devs. I was letting them know about some of the things that I discovered, and they said that they did not address it
Interest you in my humble wares?
in the most recent patch, but in the next patch. So the next patch is going to be massive for the game. Slippery Titan, how are you? The only thing is that the translation of this belt buckle is not written correctly in Russian. Ooh. Big patch before Christmas? I don't know if it's going to be before Christmas, but there is a new release, if you're talking about the new DLC. I don't know when the new patch is coming out, but I am informed that the upgrade bug for the sensors is getting resolved in that patch. Because I let the dev team know, and they told me that they had fixed it in a patch, and when I checked, it still wasn't fixed, and I let them know again, and they said that it was not fixed in this patch, but in the next. Offline, not only did I run around and grab a bunch of snow iris from Dromback, but I also captured a ferocious bear. And he has a whopping 3,100 HP. Have I closed the pits yet? I have not finished all the pits. I have done some of them, but not all of them. I've only gotten probably 10 to 15 pits done. And currently, the main goal is to find glowworms so that I can do more stuff with my werewolves. I'd like to get a fully enhanced werewolf and see how it is. The bear heals 310 HP with the collar. That's true, it does. But with my healer on deck, I can heal 3,100 HP if it goes to 1. So I don't really care about the collar because I have a healer on deck that can heal 105% of any unit's health pool. So they can try to kill my units, but it's not going to work. There's some werewolves. There's a really good recipe for food there, fight in the dark. I need to start making some of that food where if we fight in the dark. For the pits. Yeah, you're right. It's in the pits. I have to get it from the rewards. Gives you like a 10% bonus to damage if you're fighting in the dark. Something like that. I don't want to deal with these guys. We have full valor points. Put you over here. Maybe 4 there. Yeah. Got a small group up here. Stan can deal with that. Got a small group over here. My healer can deal with that. This guy transformed. He's low HP. Keep that guy next to my healer. My bear is up here. Bring this guy over here. Stan. We're down here. Cool. All right, let's start whooping some ass. Even the trackers heal 50% of their con. It's a shame I don't speak Russian. Well, thank you, Haka. It is a shame I don't speak Russian. Alright, let's go over here. Enhance everybody's move speed. Run over here. Get this guy in the middle over here. We'll attack this dude. Pass. Werewolf goes in to attack my wolf. Does he go after Cannon? He does not. Okay, so he hurt my guy here too. Attack directly to his HP. Got a lot of units over here that have hurt. So we'll go ahead and use the healer here. Gonna walk the healer in. We're gonna inhale, healing all of these units. We're going to inhale again, healing them all again. These are both at full HP now. We're gonna walk in like we own the place. We're gonna murder these werewolves. Destroyed. We will come over here. We'll throw a bomb. This guy here is at half life. He's at 444. We're just going to hit him with a heal concoction. He's a little bugged out because he has a transform item that converts him into a werewolf at the beginning of a fight, but it glitches out and pretty much turns him into a glitchy mess. And everybody's healed to full over here, so we're just going to pass. Bear goes in to kill that werewolf. That's one way to do it, I guess. 4 attacks from the bear, and he goes down. Okay, we're going to take Rom Field, and we're going to walk over here, and we're going to blast these fools. Inhale. Destroy. Now that we're standing next to an ally, I'm going to hit 3 times with every single one of these units. By the way, you're waiting for fixes. When will it be possible to upgrade the lantern? I see. Good thing to wait on. Run over here, hit this guy in the face. Good job. Why bear? So many attacks. My bear is a ferocious bear which hits 2 times with its basic attack. And it's using the juggler's collar, which gives it an additional basic attack. So because the basic attack hits 2 times, and we're using the juggler's collar for an additional basic attack, it hits 4 times. So it attacks 4 times every turn. We're going to send Ninmara in. Triple kill. Over here. Attack this guy. Have that dude in the face. Go for the kill. Yes, it's a nice collar. You get that from the city of Arthas. Attack of opportunity there. At the very south of Arthas County, there is a boar, a legendary boar, that is a very tough fight. And when you kill him, that's where you get the collar. Let's go in with Arya. Attack of opportunity. Kill. Walk in. Field slam. Kill. Haunt. Pass. Ooh, Stan. Okay. How do I do this? Move here. Swap weapons, reload. Swap weapons, fire. Fire again. Move up. 100% chance. Light these guys on fire over here. Kill them. Blast these guys. Kills this guy. One over here. Shoot this guy in the face. And that unit's down. Where's Taurus? Taurus is at the top. Let's go in with Bolt. Swap weapons. Reload. Swap weapons. I need to get the other legendary crossbow. Kill this guy. I've been meaning to ask, where can I get a crossbow like this? The one with the fire? It's not a crossbow. This unit is a machinist from the Skalmar DLC. The machinist has an ability called Scatter Shot. Scatter Shot hits the first unit and then explodes into a cone behind it. And then the second shot creates a fire after you shoot the second time. And every shot after the second one is a fireball out the back. So when you hit the unit, it splashes behind. Hey, Artem Terror, the new class ruins it all? You think the Thaumaturge ruins everything? The Thaumaturge? Whatever I said. I don't know what the hell I just said. Probably not the right thing. The Thaumaturge ruins everything. It's a good class. It is broken because there is a build that you can do that gives you like unlimited damage. But I purposely didn't showcase that build because I think it's a bug that they're going to fix. But there is an unlimited damage build on the Thaumaturge that nets you unlimited damage, unlimited valor points. And I think that's probably a bug. I don't know. I'll have to ask the devs. So we killed all these werewolves and only used 3 valor points. Not bad. Not bad. We do have a better hat. Feels like they're re-advertising Thaumaturge in-game by having enemies more clumped together than they used to. No. In fact, I've seen a lot more situations where the enemies are less clumped than they used to be. In some of these fights against the werewolves, they are really spread apart. Bannerlord Wartales is the game. So you don't like the new Thaumaturge class, Terror? I figured you'd be all over that. You like broken stuff. I'm surprised you're not all over it. The rest of it, we call it Imba. Yeah, it is very imbalanced. It is imbalanced, that's for sure. I agree. But they're gonna fix it. Eventually. Probably. I haven't been able to find glowworms at the rate that I need glowworms. You're in too deep into Wartales? That's fair. Boiled eel. No, I don't want that. Eel soup, I have none. Make some eel soup. Delicious. We only have one apple pancake? Well, that is unacceptable. More apple pancakes, please. For me, early game, all harder fights have been all enemies in one group. The enemies being in a tighter group also allows their sensor classes to do their thing too. Just communicate with a lot of streamers in the Russian segment about Wartales. We share information. Information sharing is good. Surprise. Probably want cabbage perch. I'm surprised at how many folks on the other side of the world tune into the stream. Even with the language barrier, it's been interesting to see that most of my demographics are from the other side of the world. And I think that's pretty cool. The internet allows us to do all kinds of crazy stuff these days. Get some apple crumbles going. Man, I have a lot of apples. What's the bottleneck for pancakes? Wheat. Okay. Let's do Constitution. Sanity. Wanted. Crits. Movement speed in the world. Resources from combat. Movement in combat. Crit and well fed. Ill delights. Run duration 15. Improve relationships and run duration. Alrighty. We have rested so many times that we processed all those carcasses. That's impressive. We are out of everything here. That's insane. Make beer.
A new follower.
Well, hello. Thank you for following. LCX2. That's incredible. Why are all these things queued up? None of them are firing. Is the question. Okay. Cool. Replay. Interesting. Okay. What are we doing here? Mead? Mead sounds good. What else are we doing? Absinthe for the move speed? Oh man, that takes snow iris. I don't want to do that. man. I don't really want to make any of these. Go for whiskey. Haven't made that yet. We are processing 1 billion wolf meat, so let's do that. We have 440 wolf meat. I think we can do 99 of these. Do 100 wolf meat. And you process these. Our field station is completely discovered. Speaking of which, we should now have a Lycan, right? Cannon, we just rested. Okay, so the next fight we'll have a werewolf, and then we can work on mutations. Best is Kirsch, indeed. We are looking for glowworms. I feel like the glowworm has slowed down in spawn rate after beating the storyline. At least it feels that way. You just started watching my Wartales expert run. You started it a month or so ago on YouTube. You're really enjoying it. You're on episode 31 at the moment. Well, thank you very much, LCX, for tuning in and watching that playthrough. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get attached to the characters and then we kill them off. Because that's been known to happen. Just wanted to stop by and show some support. Well, I really appreciate that. You are the man. I appreciate that a lot. Not hacked yet. Usually takes 4 days. If they hacked the new DLC already. Hacked it how? So far I know that there's classes, there's builds on the Thaumaturge that are like 1 Valor point, unlimited damage, unlimited Valor point gain. And I think they're going to rebalance that. At least I would. All they have to do is take the skill that allows it to do unlimited usage and convert it to only once per turn. Am I looking for treasure? No. Currently I am looking for glowworms. Well, we found a ghost pack. I need glowworms for more upgrades, and I need glowworms for more of the mutations. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Sarah. Are you looking for treasure? No. I'm looking for glowworms. It's the only bottleneck right now in the game. I think they need to increase the glowworm spawn rate by like 50% or more. It takes a long time. Let's see, there's 1 bear. There's 2 bears up here. Put you in the back. Can't even see this guy's skills right now because he's all jacked up. All jacked up on Mountain Dew. Let's go into here and kill off this bear. These 2 bears. Bring these guys to me. One down. 2 bears down. Pass. Alright. Bear is murdering folks. Stand. We're gonna reload, swap weapons. Go here. And blast. Wolf takes a bite. Go into here. Double kill. Run this way. Over here. Taunt. Stab. Stab. Who would want to meet such a crossbow in a dark alley? Huh. Yeah. This board dies to burning. Run in. Ovation. Battle cry. Come in. Second weapon. Reload. Swap back. Swap back. I don't think it matters how much light there is in a dark alley. True. Reload. Kill that bear. That bear has 2,500 HP. Punch it in the face like a man. What I'm talking about. Pass. You got knocked the fuck out. Four enemies left. $69. Nice. Come in with you. Dash. Attack. Your twitchy ass. Spider, man. What a messed up glitch. Come in here. Attack. Swap weapons. Attack. Attack. Bear claws. Overweight. And we need to heal, which we don't have any medicine. Okay. You keep getting injured because of your transformation. There we go. Slow down and gains inspiration. Nice. Damage increases by 50% is damage directly to health. Okay. So let's see. If I give it Starving Bite. For hypertrophied lycanthrope, and this item cannot be equipped. Tactical Rending is for a normal Lycan. Hypersensitive Hearing is for normal, and so is Licking Wounds. Okay, let's do Tactical Rending. Do I want to apply Bone Strength to Kennen? Yes. He now has Tactical Rending, Wild Dash, Artery Bite. Attacks 2 additional times if the target still has armor. Wow. Plus a Valor point. Can I give him Licking Wounds? Yes. So the mutations are not unique. They don't replace another one. You can have each mutation individually. So now he has Hypersensitive Hearing, Tactical Rending, Archery Bite, Wild Dash, Licking Wounds, Lycan Thirst, Protective Fur, and Sharp Fangs. This is my bruiser, Slippery Titan. You cannot capture werewolves. You can only become infected, and then if you don't cure the infection, you become a werewolf. So you have the choice to wolf out in a fight, but we are using an item called Wield Grasses. This Lycan transforms at the start of each fight, which is why he's glitched out in my fights, is because of this belt item. It is not properly coded. So when he wolfs out, he keeps his flat normal HP and gains the Lycan HP, but all that is gained as damage done and not full health, which is part of the issue that we're seeing with the visual glitch and other stuff, is this belt item, Wield Grasses. It'll probably look really cool when it's fixed. But right now he looks kind of like a broken spider when he's walking around and stuff. It's kind of weird. Let's do Wild Dash upgrade. How many more upgrades do I have? I have one more skill I can upgrade. And I think I want to do Tactical Rending to attack twice. And the Hyperthalamus mutation is for the hypertrophied lycanthrope. So we'll have to convert our other guy and try that. As for the injection, we want him to have either corrosion, poison, or rage when he transforms. If I want him to do damage, it should be rage, because he'll gain 6 rage, I think, for our animals. Each time this unit deals damage, it applies as many poisons as it has blood charges. That's okay. Corrosion. Applied as many blood charges. I think I want Pack Instinct. Corrosive Bite will be lost, which is currently destroying armor. I guess Tactical Rending's fine with corrosion. That way, if we're fighting non-animals, he's at least useful. We have too much weight on us. Let's drop some of this weight. We have 400 something wolf meat. You know what? Let's just destroy all the wolf meat. 300 wolf meat gone. Saves us 300 pounds. Some change. We are apparently killing a lot of wolves. That's a hallucination. Yeah, man, you just don't run into many glowworms anymore. Like, I was getting a bunch when I was doing science, but now that science is done, I am not seeing glowworms as much as I would like. Oh, by the way, when you turn into a werewolf, you lose your professions, except for cooking for some reason. Cooking seems to remain, but all your other professions are gone. So when he comes back from being a werewolf, I have to put fishing back on him every single time, which is kind of annoying. It should keep the profession, and if the werewolf can't do the job, it should at least, you know, give it a little exclamation point saying this unit can't perform this duty as a werewolf. We are losing sanity. Let's turn the light on. Let's get away from that so I don't take sanity damage. We are almost completely out of sanity. Oh, that's a wall. We are on our last drop of sanity. Anything touches us, we become knocked out. Alright, we're just going to chill here for a minute and get our sanity back. You have an imprisoned creeper that is a bard in camp. Why would the Lycan not keep his? It's just part of the scripting, man. I guess they released it before they were ready. It's pretty clear from the number of bugs that we've discovered in this game that it wasn't thoroughly tested or it was rushed out the door. And because they have a roadmap and they're trying to keep true to the roadmap, I think we're going to see situations where there's bugs coming out the door because they're on deadlines. I was able to complete the storyline, so that's good. Here's a glowworm, finally. We finally found one. They need to make more of these. You can still see them in the light. You just can't pick them up. You can see the blue little sparkles, but you can only pick them up in the dark. They need to make more of those spawn. There's the secluded castle. We've already done this. Here's another glowworm. We hadn't come back here before, that's why there was one here. But I feel like there's not enough glowworm spawn rates. Because when you're burning full light like this, you should be able to find some glowworms every few minutes, and I literally offline I searched for an hour without finding a single glowworm. And it's not that you have to turn the light off, because you can still spot the glowworms with the light on. You just can't pick them up until you turn the light off. So I think they need to fix that. Here's another glowworm. Finding quite a bit today. My sanity's going. Over here real quick. Yeah, the spawn rate on glowworms is like iron almost. Takes about as long as it takes iron to respawn for glowworms, and I think they need to make it more like the spawn rate for plants. I'm gonna fall asleep, so keep talking. Thanks, bud. You're welcome, Ontario Parkman. Thanks for joining me, man. Uh-oh, werewolves. Where is the enemies? I don't think I'm going to try talking to the, what is it, embassy? Emissary. I'm not going to try talking to the emissary of the Allure town, because if you talk to the emissary there after you liberate the town, the game crashes or locks up. I think I'll wait until the next patch to talk to them. It's just sad because I was trying to get triple missions.
Might I interest you in my humble?
Suppose I could fight these knights. But it looks like they are... I'm at the very north of Rigel. And this is the edge of the map. So I think they're going to add more content here later. Way up here in the north. So I don't think they're done expanding the world. I don't know how far they're going to go with this. I know this is going to be Edoran. Or this is going to be Edoran, however they're going to do it. But it looks like they're going to add more content here later. You wish this game was better optimized? Yeah, the new patch definitely unoptimized a lot of stuff, but they're working on it. It'll take a couple more patches for them to fix that. I can't baton here yet. Guessing this is going to be more content later. It's going to be a whole nother world there. Talk to this merchant. What you got, buddy?
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
Mm-mm. Stuff's trash. You're the apple guy?
Might I interest you in my
No.
humble wares?
Like your lettuce. Yeah, I finished the campaign before I got halfway through science. And the reason I didn't get that very far in science is because I wasn't resting enough. But also because of the glowworms. There should be glowworms in this cave. Wartales or Battle Brothers? I've never played Battle Brothers, so I would have to say Wartales. Currently, I am playing Wartales, and I have an XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen running 320 mods that I'm working on. I stopped playing XCOM to come over here to play The Curse of Rigel. We'll be back to that eventually. You were looking for the third pony like that? It was fun. Yeah, the ponies are very spread out. There's probably one in each major area. There's one where I'm at now. There's a pony here, next to this cave. There's a pony in these woods here. And then there's a pony right over here, I think. Or down here. Well, you better try Battle Brothers, man. I've seen Stabby and stuff like that playing it. Stabby plays a lot of strategy games like XCOM, Battle Brothers. I don't know if he's tried Wartales. But I feel like this game would be right up his alley. I need some more oil. Let's get the stabilized fuel running. We need nuts of all things. We need Hosberg nuts. Exactly where you found them? Yeah. I didn't mark the exact locations where we found the horses, but they're roughly in those places. Yeah, you should be finding a glowworm at least every 3 to 5 minutes. But they're so rare, and I've rested like 5 or 6 times to catch up my science, so there should be some around. You did a solo spear playthrough, is 1 verse 20. That sounds terrifying. Let's go visit the witch and see if she's got some glowworms for me. Be nice if the werewolves drop some glowworms every once in a while. Burn a little brighter here. And that witch hut. She should be right here. Yep. Gotta pet all the cats. Alright.
The wheel loves you and has given me some gifts.
This lady does not
Which
have
ones
enough
will you choose?
worms. Need more worms, lady. Let's do some alchemy while we're here. Alchemy. Let's do healing mutation. Hey, we got a glowworm back. Hell yeah. We did make the braided amulet. No, we haven't. Does not return to human form during rests. Maybe I should do this instead of the other one. Kenan, you are no longer going to return to normal. He no longer returns to a human. He stays wolf forever. Come down here. We're going to do muscle stimulant to upgrade a skill. What skill do we upgrade? Maybe we upgrade artery bite. Sounds good. Now we need more worms. We've got one of these. Hunter's Instinct gains venison after arrest when transformed. Sure. Put that on him. Now he gets food for free. And we need more glowworm, bile, and pristine essences. We need medicine. We're running quickly out of snow iris if I do this. Let's just do flawed remedies for now. Bar meal. We're running out of plague-ridden samples. And we're just running out of stuff left and right now. Let's make some rat nests bait. And now we need vials. Do you have vials?
Loves you.
We do. And we need plague essences. Okay. Alright, so we need lichen bile and we need glowworms. Talk to this guy.
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
Yeah, you need larvae for a lot of stuff. You need larvae for science. You need larvae for all the werewolf stuff. You need larvae for a great many things. It's kind of annoying. It's annoying that the larva doesn't spawn that quickly. And the only way you can find it is in the
Might I
wield.
interest you in my humble wares, my
And you can search for an hour and not find one. I think that it spawns similar to iron, and it should spawn closer to the timers of plants. Because plants can spawn pretty quick. Here's a glowworm right here. And by the way, when you burn really bright in the wield, when you get access to burn really bright, you now show up on the mini-map in the wield. But if I turn it down to a normal lamp, we still show up. If I turn it out, we no longer show up on the map. And that is because of science. In here, Blazing Lantern allows you to show yourself on the map. Is it Blazing Lantern? Mental entrenchment. Blazing motivation. Motivated. Okay. Reassuring light. There's some... Ah, here it is. The lantern gains a second level of intensity when activated. Explored areas are now revealed on the map. Alright, Haka. Thanks for joining me, man. Have a great day. Do svidania, Haka.